around the block.
That's fast. You're good. Now, what's the third thing?
Number 3 is tell a grown-up. Oh, but Dave, I'm just a little kid. What if they don't believe me?
Then you should tell somebody else. And you keep telling until somebody listens, believes you, and helps you take care of the problem.
Hey, I know who I would tell.
Who?
The President of the United States. Yeah. Then he could send in the Marines, and he could send in the Army. Maybe he could even send in the Air Force and have send planes over our house. What, Dave?
The president's kind of a busy guy these days. I was thinking of somebody closer to home. Who do you know that's closer to home?
Of course. Somebody closer to home. Somebody right in my own home who I could tell.
Who is that, Mark?
Why, it's Bob the Bone Crusher.
Bob the Bone Crusher?
Sure, Dave. Don't you watch wrestling? I have a life-size talking Bob the Bone Crusher doll. I could tell him.
Mark?
What?
Bob the Bone Crusher couldn't do anything for you.
Oh.
I was thinking more of your parents.
Oh, yeah, they're in my house, too. Yeah.
Now, you spend a lot of time in school, don't you, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Who could you tell at school if you had a bad touch?
Oh, let's see. I could tell Miss Funstermeyer, my teacher.
That's a funny name.
Miss Funstermeyer, yeah.
Well,
or I could tell a counselor.
A counselor is an excellent idea.
Or I could tell the school nurse.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Any other grown-up would also do, as long as you trust them and they would listen and try and help you.
Yeah. Well, you know something? I know who I would really tell.
Who's that?
Well, you said someone that I trust, a grown-up that I trust. Well, you know, Dave?
Yeah.
I trust you.
Well, thank you, Mark.
I would tell you because you're my best grown-up friend.
Great, and I would try and help you if I could, too.
Great. See, that's easy.
Well, Mark, it's not so easy to tell a bad touch sometimes.
Oh.
Sometimes you might not be sure how you feel about it. Sometimes it might be confusing.
Kind of, confusing?
Yeah. What would you do then?
Well, I don't know, Dave. Frankly, I'm confused.
What did we learn when we talked about bad touches? What do you do with bad touches?
Well, I know that. 1,
Number 1.
Tell him to stop. 2, get away. And 3, tell a grown-up. I guess I could tell a grown-up that I'm feeling kind of confused.
That's right. And maybe they'll be able to help you figure out your feelings and help you do something about it. Now, Mark, what if somebody touches you in a bad way?
Yeah?
And then comes up to you and says, "Don't tell anybody. It's our little secret."
Oh,
scary.
Oh, well, I guess I better not tell Dave because you're not supposed to tell secrets, isn't that right?
Well, not exactly, Mark. This is that person's secret and not your secret.
Oh.
And if it's a secret about bad touch...
then it must be a bad secret.
Exactly. And you never have to keep a secret if it's a bad secret about bad touch. You find a grown-up who will listen and believe you and will offer you some help.
Wow, this is great. But you've told me so much, I'm afraid I'm going to forget it all, Dave.
Well, not if you remember this. Let's go back over what we talked about.
Okay.
The private parts of your body are the parts that are covered by your bathing suit. No one should touch your private parts. Your body belongs to you. If someone does touch you, the first thing you do is you tell them no or stop. The second thing you do is you run away. And the third thing is you tell a grown-up. And you keep telling grown-ups until somebody believes you and helps you. And if somebody touches you, and it's a bad touch, and asks you to keep it a secret, that's a bad secret. And you don't have to keep a bad secret. You can tell a grown-up.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me all this stuff, Dave. You know, this stuff is so important. I think I better write it down in my private diary. Yeah.
Right,
thanks a lot. See you guys.
Bye,
David.
See
Thank
you,
you.
Mark.
Bye.
Bye, Mark. What's so funny, guys? What's so funny? Is there a little bear? Is there a little bear up here? What's up here? Is there something behind me? Is he over here? Is he over here? What's back here? Little Bear!
Hiya, Davy.
Hi, Little Bear.
I fooled you.
You sure did.
I was hiding behind you. I was popping up, and the boys and girls saw me, but you didn't see me.
They were laughing at something. I couldn't tell what they were laughing at.
Oh, Dave, what are you doing here with all the boys and girls?
Well, today we're learning about good touch and bad touch.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we're playing school, kind of.
You're playing school? Oh, Dave, that's my favorite game in the whole world. I want to play school. I want to be the pupil. I want to be the pupil. Please, Dave, can we play school? Can we play school?
Should we let him play school today?
Yes. My friends say yes. But who's going to be the teacher, Dave?
Well, I think we can have the teacher be those people out there.
Wow! The boys and girls out there be my teacher?
Uh-huh.
That'd be wonderful. I can't wait, David. Oh, that's great.
What?
I'm going to be the pupil, they be the teacher.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't we do it this way? We'll have either a boy or girl come up and one at a time tell you one thing that they've learned today. You guys have learned something today, haven't you?
Oh, that would be wonderful. You mean so they could be my teachers for good touch and bad touch?
That's right.
And each one of them would tell me a different thing about good touch, bad touch?
That's right.
That would be so wonderful. I'd be such a happy bear. I'd be such a happy bear.
Good.
Okay.
Well, why don't you sit at your pretend desk right
Sit
here?
at my make-believe desk over here.
Okay.
I sit right here. I'd be very quiet, Dave.
And I'm going to go ahead and
I won't say a thing.
Okay.
You won't hear me.
And I'm going to go ahead.
I'll be like a shadow on the wall. I'll be silent.
But I'm going to go over here.
I won't talk at all.
But baby bear.
Yes. I'll be quiet.
Thank you. You sure?
Yes.
You're positive.
Yeah,
You're absolutely positive.
Oh, very quiet.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're positive?
Yeah.
Sure?
Sure.
Okay.
David is getting my first teacher ready. My first teacher ready. David's getting my first teacher ready. I'm such a happy bear. Oh! What's your name?
Daniel?
Hi, Daniel. You going to be my teacher?
Yes.
And I be the student, right?
Yes.
So then I have to say, good morning, Mr. Daniel. and then what do you say?
Good morning, baby bear.
Yes, very good. Oh, Mr. Daniel, I'm ready for my first lesson in good touch, bad touch. What are you going to teach me?
About your private parts.
Okay.
Your private parts are the parts that are covered by your bathing suits.
Oh, that's a very good lesson, and you taught it so good, Mr. Daniel. Let me see if I can repeat it to you, okay? And then you tell me if I did good, all right? I learned that my private parts are the parts of my body that are covered by my bathing suit. Is that right?
Yes.
Yay, I got it right! Yay! Thank you. You're a very good teacher, Mr. Daniel. Thank you very much. Bye, I see you later.
Bye.
Ooh, I can't wait for my next teacher. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Nicole.
Ericola? Or Ericole?
Nicole.
Nicole. Oh, I didn't hear you too good because my little baby ears are not all the way grown yet. So I don't hear too good. So your name is Nicole? Good morning, Miss Nicole.
Good morning, baby bear.
Oh, I like being the pupil for you. I like being in your class, Miss Nicole. You are a very good teacher. Are you going to teach me this morning? Are you going to teach me something like Dave said about good touch and bad touch? What are you going to teach me?
Your body belongs to you and it doesn't belong to anybody else.
My body belongs to me and not to anybody else. This is also a very important lesson I learned. Thank you, Miss Nicole, for a very good lesson. Oh, that's the bell. My next teacher is coming. There's the bell for my next class. Goodbye, Miss Nicole. Oh, I can't wait to meet my next teacher. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi, what is your name?
Holly.
Holly? Holly, do you know who I am?
Baby bear.
Right. So I'll say, good morning, Miss Holly. I like that part the best. And then what do you say?
I say good morning, little baby.
Well, thank you. Good morning to you. I am so glad to be in your class. Are you going to teach me something important about good touch, bad touch today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm all ears.
There's good touches and bad touches.
There are good touches and bad touches.
Like,
What's a good touch, Holly?
When somebody hugs you.
Oh, I love a hug. Is a hug a really good touch? Would you do me a favor?
What?
Would you give me a hug? Ah, that's a really good touch. I like that. Thank you. And there are bad touches? What's a bad touch?
It's when somebody hurts you or something like that.
Something like that, yes. That is a bad touch. Thank you. That's such an important lesson for me to learn. Good touch and bad touch. Thank you, Teacher Harley.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jerica, turn around and say, quiet in the classroom, please.
Quiet in the classroom, please.
Oh, very good. Okay, shh. Now we all have to be quiet because our teacher said quiet in the classroom. So I'm going to be very quiet. What are you going to teach me today?
For good touches and bad touches.
There are good touches and bad touches. What do I tell them if they are touching me and I don't want it?
Stop.
I say, stop. Do I do it like that? Stop. Do I have to do it louder than that? Stop, like that? Maybe you show me how to say it real loud.
Stop.
Or maybe you can do it louder than that.
Stop.
You could probably do it louder than that too.
Stop.
Oh. You don't have to yell at me, Marshall. I'm just a little baby bear. You don't have to yell. Oh, thank you very much, Teacher Marshall, for that very good lesson. Oh, hello. What is your name?
Cecilia.
Cecilia? Cecilia! Oh, I like that name. Cecilia! What is your lesson for me today?
If the person is coming to touch you, then you have to get away.
I have to get away. Oh, that's very good. Thank you very much for that lesson. Let's see. My first teacher said I should tell them to stop. Is that right? Okay. And my
Now, from all of us here at the Puppet Show, we're going to wave goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you guys.